We were looking for either all electric, possibly hydrogen, or some kind of hybrid.
Scott decided to pick the Mercedes GLC 350e. Does this plug-in hybrid sizzle or fizzle? Is it worth the extra cost? Find out in this real owner review, along with Scott's likes, dislikes, and rating out of 5 stars. If Scott looks familiar, it's because he's been on the driver download before with his Mercedes SLK. Be sure to check out the review if you haven't already. Why did he pick the GLC 350e as his next car?
So my wife and I were looking for something that was had an extra couple seats, not a two-seater. We were looking for either all electric, possibly hydrogen, or some kind of hybrid. And we had already been with the Mercedes family for a couple leases. They made us a pretty attractive offer, and she loved the car, and that was good enough for me.
Well, does the GLC live up to his expectations? Let's start inside. It seats 5 and has all the luxury trappings you'd expect in a Mercedes. Seats are finished in a material they call MB-Tex. Not quite leather, but close. There's metal accents and a really nice open-pore ash wood. The design of the dashboard is clean and elegant. There's an upgraded Burmester sound system.
The sound system is fantastic. I mean, everything just sounds really crisp and clear.
At a price of $850, that upgrade is well worth it. Speaking of upgrades, other notable ones include tech features like blind spot assist, active distance assist, and active brake assist. The infotainment screen is controlled through a rotary controller. The overall cabin feel is comfortable and spacious. How about the cargo area?
There's a monstrous trunk, there's tons of storage, tons of space. I'm a huge Costco guy. I don't have to worry about shopping and running out of space. There's just a ton of room.
It's a good cargo hauler without looking too boxy on the outside. The design's got a little bit of sizzle to it with the character line that runs from front to back, the double-winged emblem in the front, and the dynamic headlights. The GLC is a compact crossover and is a nice size for buyers looking for interior space, but not large exterior dimensions.
I was under the impression that SUV would be, oh my God, I can't find parking in this city. And what I found was, it is very rare I drive past a spot and I say I can't park there. And that's kind of neat. So tons of parking that I'm able to have access to because the car is really not very big.
So let's get to what makes the 350e different from the other GLCs. The 350e is a plug-in hybrid. The gas engine is a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbo, making 241 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. In this 2019 model, that's paired with an 8.7 kilowatt-hour battery and an 85 kilowatt motor, bringing the total system performance to an impressive 315 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. The transmission is a 7-speed automatic with shift paddles. 0 to 60 is in 6.2 seconds. So, how does it drive?
I would say the car has plenty of power. Acceleration is not a problem. I find it to be extremely quick, probably partly because of the electric. It makes it really fast. So definitely not a slow machine by any means. What I love about the car is the ride is super comfortable, lots of room. Feels like you're kind of on a couch in a living room. You don't feel any bumps.
Part of the appeal of driving a plug-in hybrid is getting electric-only miles. What's Scott getting?
Yeah, so I mean, they say I think 14 miles. I don't know how accurate that is. I fill it up as regularly as I can. I sneeze and it's down to 10. I mean, I can literally put it, unhook the electric in a parking garage, go up 2 levels and I go from 14 to 10. So something's not right there.
At 10 miles of electric, that's hardly enough to cover most commutes. Another appeal of plug-in technology is increased overall gas mileage. The EPA rates the 350e at 56 mpge in combined electric and gas mode. So what mileage is Scott getting?
I think we're like low 20s is what it feels like to me, which is certainly not what it was, positioned as when I was looking at the car.
And that's right at the 24 miles per gallon you get in the non-hybrid GLCs. But for the 350e, you do pay an additional $7,400. So I'd say that the plug-in technology is more of a fizzle than a sizzle. But is there a silver lining for Scott? If you drive certain alternative fuel vehicles in California, you get a sticker that allows you to drive in the carpool lane even if you're just one person in the car.
So that, I think, is the Willy Wonka ticket in this all, right? I mean, I work in Berkeley, I live in San Francisco, and I got these stickers for 3 years, and they allow me to be a one-man carpool every day. And so I couldn't be happier about the stickers. Yeah, absolutely.
Since time is money, access to the carpool lane is worth the extra cost for Scott. Is the overall experience of the GLC 350e a sizzle or a fizzle? How many stars does he rate it?
Yeah, so out of 5 stars, I would say it's probably 4.5 plus stars. The only reason why I would take a couple stars away would be, or a fraction of stars away, would be the mileage and the electric is not exactly what I think I signed on for. But across the board, fantastic ride, super comfortable, tons of space, great sound system, get compliments on the car. I mean, it's been a home run for me, super thrilled.
Please be sure to give the video a like, take a look at our other owner reviews, and subscribe to The Driver Download.